Welcome everyone to the show. Orchard City League, let's go. Draft your dream team, set your line. Touchdowns, tackles every time. Fantasy battles, rivals meet. Orchard City League can't be beat.
What's up, fellas?
What's
Welcome
up,
back.
boys?
Week 10 is upon us. Week 9 was interesting. We had a lot of big games in Week 9. We have some bigger games here in Week 10. And Bradley is going to start us off with our Week 10 power rankings. Bradley, go ahead, buddy.
Cue Ball's up first. He had a big win over you this week by about 22, it looks like.
Yep.
Looking at the thing, you had Kamara hurt you real bad.
Yeah.
Caffrey decided he'd go nuclear this week.
Yeah.
So
obviously we know that I'm trying to make a playoff push. Right now, I mean, it's really between me, BL, Webb, even Dylan. You can kind of throw Dylan into the mix. That last spot's like up for grabs. So last week hurt. I didn't give myself any chance against Quinn. You know, it is what it is. Quinn's loaded, but even if you look at my bench, like I couldn't have plugged in anybody, and got the win. McCaffrey went crazy. I think Devontae Adams had like 2 touchdowns again or something stupid. So
Flacco having 32, that's just crazy. Why?
Yeah, we're not talking about the Bengals.
No, I do want to ask a question. This is a serious. No, it's a serious question. Is that a worse loss than the Jets loss? Is that worse?
I
think it almost is.
They're I don't know. So I would say no, just because the Jets, like, we should have beat them. Like, nobody should lose at the Jets. And then the Bears, like, we got lucky. We should have even been in that game. So I would say the Jets one was worse. Like, now, the Bears one hurt worse. I would say that, but I don't think it's as bad as a loss, if that's what you were asking. But bouncing off that topic, let's head on over to number 2. And Bryce hangs on, man. Dude, Trey was our dog of the week. And if Rome of Dunze gets one fucking catch, if he doesn't drop the touchdown catch in the end zone against the Bengals, Trey upsets Bryce, and we have a conversation about who's number 2 in the power rankings. You would have to put Trey because they have an even record. So Bryce obviously has Daniels. I didn't actually realize he has Daniels go down. So yeah, go ahead.
I didn't realize it was this close. Like, that is great. I mean, I've had this score in fantasy happen like one time, roughly, like this close.
Dude, a catch wins him that game. A single catch.
Yeah.
So
that one stinks.
Bryce is dealing with some injuries. Obviously, we could talk about trades after we go through the power rankings, but close call with Bryce. Again, one of his top dog running backs scores below 10 points. This week it was Gibbs with 5.8, and the week before I think Bijan had like 7 points. Those guys, that's not what it's going to be every single week. I mean, you're going to have that in the NFL. Expect Bryce to, get back on the horse there, and he's going to be all right. Dang, what a fun matchup that was.
That was for sure. Before we got the Jackson County Patriots, BL coming in here.
Hey, you didn't talk about number 3.
Did we not talk? See, I'm bad at numbers, dude. Trey, we'll talk about Trey. I mean, I felt like we probably covered him most in that matchup. But yeah, did. Trey, he came up short. Roma Dunze just not getting a single catch. Dropped a touchdown, I do believe. I don't.
Yeah.
But he didn't need a touchdown. He just needed one catch.
He needed a catch, and he would have won.
His new acquisition of Michael Pittman helped him. I got that trade is going to end up biting me, but I got hyped up. Saw a guy on Twitter was like, Booty's been 3 weeks in a row. He's been wide receiver 2. Like, get him while you can, and I did, and it did not pan out for me. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a tough loss for Trey. That one's tough.
Tough one to swallow for sure. I mean, you're literally one game behind Bryce, and then to come up short like that, and having a guy score 0, especially against the Bengals defense, man, you can't get a catch against them guys. Like, come on now.
Yeah, that one
But
was tough for him.
heading on over to number 4, we got BL. Yeah, BL just keeps getting wins, man. No one really gave him a shot at the beginning of this year. I know we talked about mine and his matchup the week before, but he's going up against you, which we had projected that he was probably going to get that win. But dude, he scored 170 points. The team went nuclear. Genty went crazy. Jalen Warren. He had T. Higgins. T. Higgins went nuts. We're not talking about that. Quentin Johnston bounced back after his 0 that he had for him. So BL's looking right, man. Scoring 170 points. I mean, you can't have a bad team and score that many. So BL's on the rise. He's hot when he needs to be. So look out for him.
Yeah, you're up next, and you fell to Quinn by about 20 points. You said give him any amount, but I felt you had a decent chance with Lamar, but Christian McCaffrey finally has his game. I keep skipping people, I feel. Oh no, I'm talking about you.
What do you mean by Christian McCaffrey finally has his game?
That's the first time he's ever went like that. Oh no, he had 39.
He scored 39 2 weeks ago, but he's been about 25 plus each week.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Houston, he struggled. Yeah, he's had one game under 20. Man, he is RB1 this year. I felt like he was out though for a decent amount.
He's number 1 in fantasy. Number 1 in fantasy. He's the best player overall.
What? I just don't pay attention much in fantasy, I guess. But yeah, he went. Who else did well for him? Adams had a decent game for him.
Yeah, Adams he just catch it's just touchdowns. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you get them inside the freaking red zone. It's going to Devontae Adams every fucking time. And I know that has to be painful for Bryce too, like with Puka. But if they're inside the 10-yard line, they're going to get Devontae Adams 1-on-1. Devontae's going to be Devontae. He's going to get open. He's going to get a touchdown. So
yeah,
but coming in at number 6. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, well, yeah, on you. Like Kamara not scoring a point. He did get you enough to not get an ice.
Yeah.
So that's good. But
plus. Yeah. Still booty. But coming in at number 6, we got Webby. Webby just his team, man. Like, they just cannot stay healthy. I really believe that his team name is what's hurt him. The Hurts locker is still haunting him. Webby is trying to make a playoff push. He was, but I don't know if he's going to be healthy enough to mount any wins up here. Dylan only being a game back from me and him, and only being 2 games back from BL. I mean, there's just a lot that can happen. So I'm sorry, I hate to say it, Webby, but I think Webby's pretty much done for the year.
Webb needs to change his name again to like the emergency room. I think that would be like a good team that, just embrace it. Like, just when I embraced the tank for Marv, it worked. So like
maybe he should start his tank now and tank for Jeremiah.
Tank for Jeremiah. That's a good one.
Tank
he
for
does.
Jeremiah. Webb, you could have Jeremiah Smith and Jackson Smith and Jigba. Think about that.
That's not a bad. That's a good vote.
And you can get Fields. You can get Fields because he'll probably be available then too. So
yeah. Well, he probably
or Sayin, dude. You could just draft Sayin.
No, you didn't hear. Fields is actually next year in the XFL going to play for the Columbus Aviators. He's back in Columbus. He's going to thrive there. Yeah, he'll give the crowd the OH in the Cruise Stadium. He'll thrive. Not Fields' fault. You cannot thrive with the Jets. It's impossible.
I agree. Moving on to number 7, we got Dylan, the woo wop, and like I said earlier, man, Dylan's not out of this. Dylan got a big win this week. He's the one that beat Webby. But you look at the standings here. We got Trey 5-4, BL 5-4, Mia Webb 4-5, Dylan 3-6. So there's only 2 games separating people from number 7 and number 3. So I think we run into this almost every single year. Like, dude, it's you gotta win games. Like, if you're in like this, these 4 teams right here, if you don't win, bro, like you're gonna be out. That's why I was saying, Webby's probably out. He just can't stay healthy. And then Dylan's scoring a lot of points. If you look at the league here, Dylan has scored 1,325 points, and he's right there with BL. I mean, Trey scored a lot, but BL and Dylan are 2 of our top scorers. So Dylan can get his way back into this as well. So even though you're at 7, Dylan, don't count yourself out.
Final spot, number 8, El Dragonson Pantalones, and I don't know if I'm going to get a win this year. I'm just not. Daniel Jones finally came back down to earth, and he went full Danny Dimes. It was awful to watch. Don't think it would have mattered. Marvin Harrison had a pretty good game, which makes me feel good that Kyler is injured / getting benched. So Tyler Warren didn't do very good, but I just don't think I stood a chance with him having T. Higgins. And then Booty.
You think Kyler Murray is deserving to be on IR? They just put him there to see
I think
okay, let's get Jacoby a few more weeks to see if he can fuck it up or not.
I think he's benched. I don't because you watch in the last 2, he's been out 3 weeks. Like Marv has produced all 3 of those weeks. Oh, he's on a bye. Like he just had more targets those times. And
yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like I don't know if Kyler's too short to see. I don't know, but it just hasn't worked. And last week they were just in the route he had on Monday night against Bland was nasty. That's the stuff we saw in Columbus. Just throw the ball up to 18. He's there. He will get it. That's what I tanked for. So even in the loss, I do feel good that because now Waddle seems to be a wide receiver 1.
Yep.
With we were just talking about him. He just got traded from the Raiders. Myers, is it Jacoby? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Trey Tucker is going to assume that wide receiver 1 spot. I feel good, but I don't know how much I want to win because I have my pick. I'm 0-9. I'm out of it anyways. So not really going to matter this year.
Right. No, but I think you're in a good spot to, build towards the future. As you alluded to, you got some young guys that are looking promising that could be potential number 1s. And then
Hampton going on IR killed me this year because I didn't have any other running backs.
For sure.
That one was a tough one, but
for sure. Well, let's head over to our matchups of the week. Start us off here. It's me and you, man.
Yeah.
You got the 4-point spread on me. I don't know. I'll kind of let you talk about this matchup.
Yeah, I mean it's you. Well, we'll talk about your trade. You traded away Lamar Jackson for Chris Olave and James Cook. So I do like you not having Lamar. I don't like you having James Cook because he gets to play the wonderful Miami Dolphins defense, and that one is how do I put this nicely? It's like coming into a whorehouse. You can go in, go out. You get to do whatever you want.
The Bills don't play great in Miami. If I'm thinking of this correctly, right?
So they don't. Yes, the Bills and the Patriots. The
Dolphins always play the Bills tough. So,
they do, but this team is so it's awful to just watch. I truly believe, even though the Jets are there, this is the worst team in football. It just is. With the amount of players that they have that should be good, that offense should be able to move the ball. Tua's not anything special, but he can. It's horrendous to watch. The defense has been terrible all year. No one on that defense is worth a damn. That we only traded one of them. We should have traded every single one of them. It was just how we handled the trade deadline. I was not happy with how we did a lot of things this year. I was not happy with. We did get rid of our GM, so that was a bonus. But
you got to think about this too. With our matchup, I'm losing Lamar Jackson. I also traded Stafford this week to Quinn. So my quarterback room now that's healthy is Jared Goff, I just picked up Fields today, and Fields is playing Cleveland. I'm biting the bullet on that one just because I know Fields is going to run the ball. I hope he doesn't have one of those 8-point performances. So I have those two, and then I have Joe Flacco. Obviously, I still have Joe Burrow on IR. So,
Which he's not coming back this year, right? Like he's not, no way, right?
Probably not. No. But this I think it's going to be a lot tighter. Like I know that I do have James Cook and he is playing the Dolphins, but also my super flex is going to be Justin Fields and he's playing the Browns, and we know what that defense does. So I don't know, man. Kind of a toss up. I think mine and your game will be a good one this week for sure.
It'll be a fun one for sure. Yeah. Let's see, where's this next matchup here? So Q Ball and the JCP. Quinn's favored by what? 15. He just got Stafford this week. Just got Stafford this week from you. McCaffrey, as I apparently didn't know, is the number one fantasy player, and he's got. Man, BL's team is on paper very good and young.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very good, but yeah, I mean, Debo's saying like that. Debo's going to be a tough play. Just where you're starting Mariota, that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a close game. I mean, I like that spread. I wouldn't feel bad about taking either one there. Like I don't feel like.
I just like, dude, like top to bottom, like I really believe when it comes to starting a lineup, especially because now he has Stafford, and I mean, Quinn's only starting one quarterback. He's only been starting one quarterback all year. He hasn't utilized a super flex, but like obviously he's not starting one again this week because Mahomes is on a bye. But Quinn top to bottom, you look at it as his starters. He might have the best roster this year. I mean, the fact that, like, yes, Devontae Adams is aging. Yes, Derrick Henry is aging, but they still produce at a high level, and like what you're going to get from them. You match up him and Bryce like on paper, like starter to starter. It's hard to pick like who you like more. Obviously, Bryce's team is younger, but dude, like McCaffrey, Jacobs, Amon-Ra, like Q Ball stacked. He's going to be hard to beat every single week as we've seen because he only has one loss. So
this is going to be like a really interesting like team in like I want to say like 3 or 4 years, like because he is sold out to his extent. He has to with Bryce's team so young. You have to sell out, but like I mean, if he gets the championship this year, it's worth it.
Yeah, he's all in. He's all in. Chips in the middle of the table for sure. Quinn.
He went full Indianapolis Colts. He went full Indianapolis Colts.
Yep, he sure.
That's a crazy trade that they pulled off. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Our third matchup here, we have Bryce versus Dylan. Bryce is a 27-point favorite, as we've said all year. Bryce is going to be a big favorite, just like with his lineup. Dylan's lineup could be like creepy good, like it can kind of creep up on you. Dylan also has like a lot of young talent. I see he's got Bowers put back into his lineup this week after not starting him last week.
He's playing 2 tight ends. He is starting 2 tight ends.
Nice.
I just want to see who else he could start that like he wouldn't. Yeah, I mean. But yeah, that's who I'd start.
Looking at Dylan's team, he has a bunch of dudes that are really good that are just on bad teams. You know what I mean?
Teams. Like
yeah. So, I mean, Dylan could have a scary roster here in like 2 years, but again, like I said, this team could go off. We know what Bryce's team is going to bring every week, but Dylan has opportunity to upset people. So
yeah, this would be a fun one. Like that would be it's really man, just the addition. Like it would that trade worked out perfectly because it evened the league back out to where Bryce. But man, Bryce having Lamar, that's a tough one to swallow. But I mean, I get it. Like he had to make that trade because he didn't have any quarterbacks. Like you can't rely on Dak every week. And Drake May's been, I hate it. The Dolphins get somewhat hope, and then Josh Allen and Drake May are both good, and we're dead again. We're a little bit less dead than the Jets, but like,
and it really sucks because it's the Patriots. So
yeah, Yeah, like I mean, why?
Yeah.
They couldn't suffer. It was 3 years,
Yeah.
and they get a. It's like the Packers, quarterback after quarterback. It's just not fair. Like it's just we stay suffering down in South Beach. And
And
then the
our
last
our last
matchup is
matchup, go ahead.
yeah,
You take that one.
is Darth Vader versus Ninjigba Turtles. We got two name changes, which I'm hoping Webb like changes his every week. I think that'd give a good vibe. But yeah, I mean, Trey's he's favored by what, 18? Jonathan Taylor did so he lost the number one overall spot just where he only had 7 points last week. The Colts came back down to earth last week. And then he
Yeah.
got Michael Pittman. That was a big addition for him. That was just me falling in love on Twitter with a guy. But yeah, Webb gets his Eagles players back, so that'll help him. But this Webb's just he's going to struggle.
There's not enough help. If Devin wins this game, it's going to be a miraculous miracle. Trey, I feel like my team, Trey's team, BL's team, Dylan's team, we're all like pretty much even. You have to like the two top dogs, obviously. I feel like you and Webby, man, like Webby with his injuries, you with your injuries, and just your piss poor team. You
Yep.
guys are kind
Yeah,
of
that's
like the bottom tier. But I think Dylan's too much for Webby's beat up team, honestly. So
it'll be a good one for sure.
and
Would
Brad,
you
you
like
go
to
ahead
take
and
the
walk.
dog?
No,
You
you
want me
go
to
ahead
do
and
the
walk
dog of
us
the
through
week?
it. You go ahead and walk us through it. When you announce it, I'll flip it over.
So the dog of the week. This was a tough decision because there's a few good lines. Like I personally will never take Webby. It's just a goal of mine. I own him, so I don't want to do that. I can't. I can't take him. I will not take anyone against Bryce. I just won't.
We did last week.
Did we?
We took
Well,
Trey. Yeah.
that was a 33
It
point
was
spread.
yeah, but
You're right. We did last week, so I won't do it again until the end of the season or maybe next week. BL was close, but our dog of the week is going to be Josh. Yeah, I'm going to have to pick against myself. I'm 0-9. Like I don't see how I am favored in any matchup this year. I understand you lost Lamar, but my team just if we go look at this matchup, I'll just take a guess. Let's go look at the bench right now. So Jordan Love on the bench, Charbonnet on the bench, Kendrick Bourne, Terry McLaurin, Jameson. Someone on that bench will score 20 plus. I don't know who, but it will be someone.
well, considering that you have only four people are available on your bench.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So like it's going to be tough, but I mean it is. Like I still have an empty bench spot. I just don't see anyone in the that I feel like picking up. Like there's no one worth it to me.
And I'm going to be honest, Brad. I went and made moves because I knew I had to win, and I thought the lineup I had set up for this week, I wasn't going to be able to beat you. So I got to go make moves so I can try to get a win. Give me a better shot to get one.
I did
So,
acquire from the waiver wire this week Aaron Jones. I used to have him. I used to love having him. We'll
yeah, 4
see.
years ago. Yeah, I did too.
Dude, he would shut up. He's one of my. I don't know why I like him so much. Almost all my leagues, I would have him though. So
Yeah.
yeah, that one's. It's gonna be a tough one. I think it'll be a really fun matchup. I'm hoping I can pull one out. Knowing my team, I don't trust us. So.
I hope you don't. Our last matchup, it came down to the wire, man. It was a 2-point win for me.
Well,
So
this one, this is not even like. I mean, yeah, like I'm 0-9, so it's not really that big of a matchup. But like for me personally, this is a great drafting matchup. Like
yeah,
because I'm finishing last. I think for sure I have the number one pick because I don't see myself getting to 3 wins. So I think I've locked that number one pick up. So it's really just me rooting against you the rest of the year, no matter who
yeah,
plays you. So
yeah.
it'll be fun.
All right. And then our favorite segment this week, we got our ices of the week, and we have two of them. And without further ado,
God, what good pictures.
we got our boy Trey, and we got hammered Brad
Oh,
with that was a rough day. Brad spent over $100 on that sweatshirt, even though it was like 65 degrees outside.
yeah, I'll be honest. I do believe. How many shots did I know I had at least probably 10 to 12 beers easily.
I think you had like 3 or 4 shots of JD.
Yeah, well, because we all bought one, and I was like, okay, let's do it. And then Devin's dad bought one, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. I had 4, because then it
Sean
wasn't.
Rasp.
Sean Rasp
bought us
bought one,
a
and
round.
Webb's like, I'm done, and I was like, well, that's rude. Like, you can't have someone buy it and not do it. So I did mine and Webb's, and it was pretty bad. Like, it was. I should not have been allowed in Great American Ballpark that day.
Yeah, it was a rough one. But Bradley, we'll go ahead and let you do the honors and do yours live for the boys, for the vibes.
Yeah, I mean, I think I always like if I have an ice, I will always do it live. Like I think it's just more fun that way. But I actually went out and got an ice this time.
Fellas, let us know. If you have an ice, maybe we could bring you on as a special guest, and that week you could be a guest on the show and
That'd
on
be
the
fun.
pod, and you guys would do it with us.
Yeah.
So without further ado, Bradley, lead us off, bud.
Yeah, cheers, boys. It's been fun. This is my second one in a row, so that's fun.
Oh, yeah. Put that neck down your throat a little bit more, boy. Oh, yeah, just like that, Daddy.
Whew.
We didn't finish it. Oh, give him shit in the chat, fellas. Give him shit. He didn't finish it.
I did not. I'm about fucking choking the bottle. It was tough.
That ain't the only thing you'll be choking on.
Oh, thank you.
All right, and then we got trays. Here we go.
I just can't. I can't let it. It don't flow like that for me.
Oh yeah. That one's no tray. Oh, no reaction. All right. Well, fellas, that does it for this week. Thanks for tapping in again.
Does. Week 11 trade deadline. So if we want to make any more trades,
good announcement.
Is it by next week?
Yeah, I think it's by the end of next week is the trade deadline. I could double check and make sure I'll send it in the chat. But I know week 11 is the trade deadline. So if you want to make any moves and make a last second push, or you got it, like you're just wanting to get draft cap, whatever the case may be, make sure you guys get those trades in by next week.
Yep. Peace, boys. We'll see you next week.
See you guys.